I'm Carol Boardman and welcome to another Perfect 10. 10 questions, 10 points, all done in 10 minutes. I'm here every day this week, Monday to Friday, training your brain to be sharper and smarter with puzzles that will educate, they will entertain, and they will irritate the life out of you. So make sure you subscribe, you follow and you like to get the next show as soon as it drops tomorrow. We're here Monday to Friday with 10 brand new questions every day to stretch your mental muscles. Okay. At the end of yesterday's podcast, I left you with an anagram. Which classic Tom Hanks film is an anagram of performs tug? Well, it could only be, of course, the brilliant Forrest Gump. Forrest spelt with 2 R's, of course. That was just for fun. No points given. But from now on in, you're playing for points. So let's get that grey matter moving. Are you ready for today's Perfect 10? Here come the questions. Question 1 is your starter for a perfect 10, so let's get a point on your scoreboard straight away. If 7 Ds in a W means 7 days in a week, then what does 12S of the Z mean? So was that an easy one to start the day with? Hopefully you've got a point there. As always, answers after the final question. Moving on to question 2, where your brain and your ears work together because it's our hearsay round. You're about to hear some sounds which relate to a well-known phrase or saying. So what phrase is hidden in these sounds?
Caesar!
Has my capital city been built yet?
No, Caesar!
It's been 24 hours.
What well-known phrase or saying was that? Just say what you hear. We heard the famous Roman leader Caesar there, but what was he complaining about? Question 3 is my Carol lateral thinking round, and today's question involves geometry and a bit of clever thinking. If a cube has 6 faces, how many faces do 2 cubes, a cone, and a sphere have in total? If you need to pause, rewind and think about it, be my guest. I'll wait for you. Moving on to question 4. In the meantime, to our memory game. So get ready to fill your cerebellum and see what it retains.
And now on to lot 414. This is an early 20th century rosewood jewellery box with a full front and 2 enclosing single drawers. This is a very rare piece from the Chatsworth Manor estate. So I'm going to start the bidding at £200. £200, £200. Thank you, sir, for the man in the blue cap. 250, 250, 250 to the gentleman in the yellow jacket. It's now with you, sir. 300. 300 from the back of the room. Yes, sir. 350, 350, 350 back with the man in the blue cap. Can I get 400? 400, 400. Okay, let's 370. 370 to the man in the yellow coat. Any more? I'm at 370. Any more? Going once, going twice. Sold to the man in the yellow coat. Thank you, sir. Your number, please. 481. A wonderful item. Please speak to the usher in the red coat if you would, sir. Thank you. Now, next item. This is a late 19th century royal blue rocking horse.
Well, I'm sure the auctioneer was paying attention, but were you? I hope so. Here comes the question. Which colour coat was the winning bidder wearing? Questions 5, 6 and 7 are bunched up together as are 3 Fs, frivolous, familiar and fun. They're everyday questions about common knowledge about pop culture and everyday items. So if you've been keeping your eyes and ears open, it's a possible 3 points coming right up. In the song 7 Days by Craig David, what did he do with his date on Tuesday? Question 6. According to the advertising slogan, how many glasses of milk go into a Cadbury's Dairy Milk Bar? Did you know, by the way, that Cadbury opened its first factory in 1841 and only made drinking chocolate? The dairy milk bars we know and love today were simply a way to use up leftover cocoa butter. Question 7. What colour are the G's in the Google logo? I mean, I suppose you could Google it, but that would be cheating. Shame on you. Question 8 tests your ability to make one small change that makes one big change. It's 1 in, 1 out. What letter can you change in the word maths, M-A-T-H-S, to make it a thing of legend? Don't forget, you can always send me your favourite puzzles and riddles. I love trying to solve them as much as I love setting them. Message me at Perfect10Carol on Instagram, or head on over perfect10.uk, that's our website, for more details. Question 9 is the one I call I know this round, since the answer will be obvious if you give it just a little bit of thought. So here we go. Why does the Spanish football team never sing their national anthem? Curious. And I will tell you, it's not because I don't know the words. And that's almost it for today. Here's question 10. And as always, it's our daily riddle. And today it's a word riddle. What word relating to the human body is pronounced as one letter but written with three and can be read the same forwards as backwards? The answers are coming up, so if you need to rewind and pause, be my guest right now. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's questions. And if you want to entertain, educate and irritate me, send me your own puzzles to @Perfect10Carol on social media. You can also find loads of exclusive content and bonus questions over on our social channels. So click follow for an extra hit of Perfect 10 every day. Right, did anyone out there score a Perfect 10? Time to find out. Here come the answers. Question 1. If 7 Ds in a W means 7 days in a week, then what does 12S of the Z mean? And the answer is 12 signs of the zodiac. Question 2, our hearsay round. Which well-known phrase or saying was this?
Hail Caesar!
Has my capital city been built yet?
No, Caesar!
And the phrase we heard was Rome wasn't built in a day. Question 3. If a cube has 6 faces, how many faces do 2 cubes, a cone, and a sphere have in total? And the answer is this: 6 plus 6, obviously for the cubes, plus 2 for the cone, plus 1 for the sphere, and that gives us a total of 15 faces. Question 4 was our memory round, where we heard the auctioning of a rather sought-after antique. But the question that followed was, which colour coat was the winning bidder wearing? And the answer is yellow. Well done. If you managed to retain that nugget of information, it just got you a point. Into the 3 Fs now. Question 5. In the song 7 Days by Craig David, what did he do with his date on Tuesday? On Tuesday, Craigie boy took her for a drink. I won't tell you what happened on Wednesday, though. Question 6. According to the advertising slogan, how many glasses of milk go into a Cadbury's Dairy Milk Bar? Well, as the slogan goes, there's a glass and a half in every one. The answer is a glass and a half of milk. Question 7. What colour are the G's in the Google logo? The answer is they are blue. The Google logo has been through a number of iterations, but the coloured letters, the 2 G's, have remained the same for over 20 years. Question 8 was 1 in, 1 out. What letter can you change in the word maths to make a thing of legend? Well, if you change the letter A to a letter Y, you get the word myths, M-Y-T-H-S. Question 9, if you didn't get this, you kick yourself when you hear the answer. Why does the Spanish football team never sing their national anthem? And it's not because they don't know the words, it's because it doesn't have any words. It is one of only 4 national anthems in the world, along with those of Bosnia and Herzegovina and San Marino and Kosovo. None of them have official lyrics. Question 10, your daily riddle. What word relating to the human body is pronounced as 1 letter, but written with 3, and can be read the same forwards as backwards? And the answer, of course, I was looking for was the I-E-Y-E. So, how did you do? Did you score a perfect 10 today? If you haven't done so already, please make sure you subscribe to the podcast and follow us on YouTube and across our social media channels so you don't miss out on any of our episodes or our bonus social-only questions. But now, as is tradition, I'll leave you with an anagram just for fun. Which heavy metal band is an anagram of Camel Tail? Camel, C-A-M-E-L, Tail, T-A-I-L. Not sure they'll be too happy about the comparison. But which band am I looking for? The only way to find out is to tune in tomorrow, where I'll have 10 more brain-tickling questions to entertain, to educate, and to irritate you. I'm Carol Vorderman, and that was my perfect 10. I'm wishing you a perfect day.